Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He finds an opening past the 40. And cuts out right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Aaron Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready? 58. 58 to Mike. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Ready?
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
61, match box, 5.
Looking to throw on second down. Thurman, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able.
And the pressure gets to him again. Daniil. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D.
This is Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
We want it. Come to my work.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, Can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Galvin away and bring up second down.
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It's John Simon with a sack.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Well, you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Carl Lawson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Keep it up.
2nd and long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
We got this. At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt, nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 13. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But now it's third. Third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Check. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Here's Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a decent gain on the ground. Call it 6, but it still leaves him with a ways to go on 4th and goal. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, Thurman. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
That's another Saints first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Thurman. He completes it to Boyd. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, Thurman. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long. That will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Hey, 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. Watch a slap, watch a slap, watch a slap. Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shit. Hey, he's coming, go. Hey. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Cut.
They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Looking to throw on second down. Thurman, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Back to throw. Thurman. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
What's good?
Man, I turned on the stream and saw you was playing acedawgs and turned that bitch right the fuck back off.
Fuck.
What up, what up?
What's up, G?
What's good? Light work.
Light work, yeah.
Like we've got a dime set here defensively.
I'm actually not playing that great on offense, but I'm not running my normal offense, so to speak.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
I'm pass heavy purposely. And I'm looking.
He said especially after what I said yesterday on the podcast. I gotta.
And I'm actually looking to throw the ball downfield.
I'm in the mainstream now.
Pitch it out to Jones. And that'll hurt the average as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
I need to start running some screens to Odell. I need to get some good RPO type plays and screens that D-boys be running.
We go on 2nd and 12. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Come on, Odell, you got to catch that.
Content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group at the very least.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into
Oh, the other
when you
ball.
have a chance to put some more
He got
points on the
jukebox.
board.
He can make some moves after he catch it.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
He had his hands on it. Pick it. But it's now
That was
fourth
me.
down.
I threw it a little early.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start finding solutions.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you have that little extra gene.
This motherfucker snapped the ball so quick, I can't even get my defense that half the time.
What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned.
I ain't complaining. Because, Lord, I'd rather it be this than the opposite. It's going to take forever every fucking
That should be
play.
a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Oh, that's right. Marcus is home like a mother.
And he's taken down. Cam Hayward.
I forgot you was back. What's up?
There for the sack.
He's fine. He watching his show.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
This is, yeah, I was telling him how I told you yesterday. I was like, man, this shit gonna be easy work, dog.
As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
You played your game, Juice?
Yes, sir. Played it yesterday.
Who you play?
And no run back here.
The Ravens dude. The Redskins guy, Raven something.
Raven Fox.
Yeah.
He's sorry.
Super trash, bruh. Got that quick dub.
What's the final?
41-17. He had a garbage time score in the last minute and a half. I'm fucking trying to kneel the ball out and shit. You want to move down, no huddle, and shit. Get a touchdown. I'm like, it's all good. He really only scored one. Oh, yeah, it's easy. Got 40-something.
Talk about snapping for us.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Thurman completes it to Coleman. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
About to put Odell on punt
For reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read
Put
through
that
that.
jukebox to work and shit.
Gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Start running some drags with Odell. Shit.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were able to get the ball back in, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points.
And I'm getting shot on both sides.
They want to do their part
Dude,
now.
press and cover 3? Lord have mercy, I wish I'd have ran a quick there.
Scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion, able to get 7 on that first down pass play.
Send
2nd
it
and
again.
3.
Just cover 4.
2nd and 3.
Just cover 2. Damn, you threw that pass fucked up, boy.
Almost intercepted it.
That pass wasn't flat at all.
Haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been there first. And it's 3rd down now. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He can run for it, and he will.
Oh, I see. Fucked up.
Able to get it up past the
They got more
45.
yards there.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. throw now on first down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
He's going to take a shot from the
How the hell is that not?
Damn.
Die! They threw 2 grenades at me, bro. Fuck.
With touchdown number 7 on the
One away from my damn.
Patriots, they add on to
Come
their
here, bro.
lead.
What is he
He's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense,
You
tough
can't
to
do
find
it?
the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but
Well,
usually what it means is that rather than just winning
Give
with
it to,
height
give
or
it to me,
even
man.
speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get over.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a
Call him,
touchdown.
call him.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
You want me to
And
hold
the
it?
decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
That's off B, young sir.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Baby boy, what's up?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't
Man,
working.
he be throwing the shit out these fucking little seam routes. This shit weird.
It's much
I can't
more
understand what it is.
in their head.
He be
And what I
fucking
mean by
throwing
that
shit
is,
out these.
just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
But they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run. So I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited
I'm
about
getting
that?
spawned up.
The defensive front. They got you spin their ears back and get out
move.
from now.
Yeah, I just got spawned. Nice flush.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots.
Oh, we both did.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn
Right
I got
in
it.
this
Yeah, I
third
killed him.
quarter.
I knew that's where he was at. I was shooting at him, but he had already killed you.
Why I thought this was third down? It's second down. Shit.
You failed.
Throw on second down. Thurman. He gets this one to Boyd.
Oh man.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets in the enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Operating from the gun. Thurman. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Carl Lawson, big game, first game, 3 sacks so far.
Number 7 for him on the year.
Nice. I would give me a couple in my game. It was cool. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Well, they got plenty of sacks this game.
Back to throw. Thurman looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted.
It's working. They got a couple.
I think I'm up to 9 sacks right now.
They'll set up shop at their own
Damn.
49-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie
Turn 'em up.
QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
2nd and 2. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
On second down, it's Jones. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
And if it was spawned right on.
His third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. As his guys continue to pour it on. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got to dig down deep. They need something right now, really anything to cling on to this offensive struggle.
Partner, join me in a walk to their...
And now
Stuck
look
in
at
the
him go. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I contained this nigga running all fucking games. That nigga had like 12 carries for 20 yards. And I give up fucking first play of the game. First play of the drive, should I say, give up a long ass run.
Yeah, old buddy had like 20 runs for like 60 yards.
This motherfucker had 10 yards, like 10, 11 rushes for 20 yards. He wasn't doing shit. Most of them was in the backfield. I just gave up this long ass run. So like he had a good game now. He got like 100 yards rushing now and this shit. He got 80-yard run. Lord.
He got that off of one run. Inflating the stats.
So good.
The pads at the line ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though
Odell dropped that? Fuck, Odell.
The game's going to go on, if you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Escaping the pressure right. On the completion, this is Carey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Oh shit.
Out of the pistol to give to Jones.
You can get to play the Modern Warfare 2 story mode for free in August.
It's a loss of 2 there.
Release the game.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it.
And never have to release another Call of Duty ever again.
They often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner, but after a play like that, he might reduce him, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one Mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite.
This should have been a touchdown.
Instead of Porterhouse.
8 ounces.
I want Darius.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Do
that
my
up.
eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season.
2 more matches.
Young Watson. What's up, Watson?
Back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Hey. Like that.
Well, give to Jones. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep
Hey.
Niggas keep talking about, niggas, yo, you wasn't around, watch. Niggas been talking about buying this Monopoly game on the PlayStation was for like $10 and shit.
Yeah,
Niggas bluffing, though.
Talking about that shit for a minute, dog.
Talking about
We
what?
need rack and Buddha and CPU. We was like, bro, we gonna get that shit. That's what I said. I want it.
That's what I said. I thought I had this shit, but I think I had this shit on PS3 and that shit didn't carry over or something.
Yeah, motherfucking PSN, that shit is in there. Like, nigga, we gonna get the Monopoly. I'm like, shit, I'm down. Get it.
Damn, face mask, cuz.
I think this one's going to be a face mask. The penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
Right.
You know, people running around for that shit. Domination shit.
Down too.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Odell Beckham.
Oh, he was behind.
His fourth touchdown on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
Damn.
Tucker now to
He
kick
got
it
that.
away
He got that
following the
sniper.
touchdown.
Ooh, I hate playing this nigga. It's good.
So Watts, just going in the next Madden, right? So I ain't saying, I definitely don't want to take the alpha approach, where, you know what I mean, we want nothing but good people, and I do. No, I ain't put you in the corner. I was just asking you, what do you think moving forward we could do to kind of get more good players in the league, like to get rid of some of these like people who. Yeah, I do agree. Later on, yeah, it could, once a two or three, Neville leave, and you know what I mean, BJ leave, you know, yeah, it do make it a little rough. So then you got to just fill in and shit at that point.
Set for the next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense maybe they're expecting a run here.
Because some of these dudes, like, and Rack kind of had difference. I think it was Rack or somebody, or maybe, but I would say, like, some of these people, like, let's say, like, Daddy Rossi and shit, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, but, like, they not adding nothing to the league, like, never in the, like, some people, like, all right, I can kind of get away with, are you sorry, but at least you, like, in the boards, you know what I mean, you talkative, you not adding nothing to the league, really. Yeah, like, Reddy Baby a little solid, I wouldn't put him super sorry. Yeah, but, yeah, something like, I can deal with that a little bit more than somebody like, this nigga don't trade, this nigga don't talk, this nigga don't do nothing, like, yeah, like, not bringing nothing to the league.
The Pats at the line, ready to
Yeah.
go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks.
He loves me, yeah.
Quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
Calvin, right?
Because I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah, so yeah.
Wow.
15 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out.
No, I know that. You know, I mean, I was here in the beginning.
Each instance, I asked the coaches,
You know, damn, you ran that route too deep. Why you running shit so deep?
just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now back to throw. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel.
God damn, he got tore up.
He'll be taken
around
down
this man coming
across the
through.
50 at the 45.
They in the back by 8.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones.
Nah.
And for one of the few times
I was just saying, you know what I mean? Even, I don't know what he could do. Like on one end, like I don't want to get rid of good owners who playing their games and shit. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah. Then you alienate these dudes for when you do need them, and they be like, "Man, I ain't fucking with you and shit." You know what I mean?
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy.
Right, I was about to say, what happened to that nigga Mo Warrior, bro? What happened to him?
But they're still looking at a 4th down.
Right, Mo Warrior and Rebel.
Didn't Mo Warriors do some racist shit or something?
It was just like,
I feel like him and Justin had a situation. Was he not the bleed blue dude? Who was that?
Nah.
That was Kite.
That was Kite.
I still feel like Sully did something.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So a teammate picking him.
He wasn't that bad to be like, he shouldn't even have been in the play in the situation. He wasn't that bad. He was bad that year.
Alpha had some killers in that bitch in that time frame. I remember hearing about that shit.
He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, the ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 3, but still
that motherfucker said you gotta play in, and they were like, man, fuck y'all, that's great. And that's crazy as fuck. That it's like, nigga, he be one of the ones that voted for the shit. Like, yeah, let's do it. And then when you find yourself in that position where you gotta fight, now you imagine a motherfucker like, man, come on, y'all know me. You agreed to this. You agreed that it would be this fight in. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's your turn.
It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns.
Right.
Quite a performance.
Yeah, if you're gonna be the elite of the elite,
That's all you can talk about. His ability to do
then that's what you're playing, the elite of the elite.
Not that one either. You already got clothes on. I just changed.
Elite of elite means just that. So if you at the bottom of the barrel, bro, you know. Right. Every game counts, bro. So everything, because it all mattered. It was like having money on the line. You imagine doing the fantasy draft and then getting booted, bro?
Oh,
you're talking about small feet. I built this team from the ground up. I did. Well, nigga, you lost. We appreciate your help. New owner.
I don't know. What do you say? I'm in the middle of the game.
You're not going to want that feeling again. No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman.
Well, Justin, he's still salty. Like I snitched on him about the he said I snitched on him about the yeah. I'm like, bruh, it wasn't even about you. Like that's what you don't understand. Like I was just like, I literally had just had a conversation with Watts, like where he told me like, no, you can't do that. So like now I'm like mad because nigga, I could have had, who was it, Derwin James and shit, nigga, like. So I did another trade because of not. So, I mean, it ain't the end of the world. Like, he was going to give me Derwin or Odell and shit, I believe it was. So I was like, yeah. So I was like, well, give me Odell and shit, you know what I mean? Because if I got to have Derwin with these terrible ass abilities. And then like I even asked in the chat, and Maniac was like, nope. I'm not. No, Maniac was like, yeah, they just made a new rule and shit. Yeah, I mean, where if you trade for a guy, you can do it. And then I was like, hold on, let me ask Watts to make for sure and shit. Yeah, I mean, like, let me not just go off this random nigga in the chat and shit. Yeah, I mean.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Yeah. Charles Davis. We thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gott. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah.